decades. Bottle lots and double deckers down on Broadway, wearing diamonds on the soles of the shoes. And I can sing, ooh, 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 oh, oh. See if everybody here would know what I was talking about. I think everybody even knows exactly what I was talking about. I'm talking about diamonds on the soles of my shoes, yeah. People say I'm crazy, cause I've got diamonds on the soles of my shoes. They say I'm crazy for many other things too, like singing out here on the street just for you. So ladies and gentlemen, my name's Eric Kufs and I have CDs for sale and I have a tip jar, so please support local music. I also have no shame in selfishly promoting myself in the middle of this song. See, it's coming down to the end of my set here. I gotta make my last few dollars and hit the road, you know? And it may seem like a hard life, but I'll tell you this, you know? This is the best job in the world. And up until 3 years ago, I wouldn't have known, you know? Because about 6 years ago, I came out here to be a folk singer in Los Angeles. I drove a van across the country from New York with my band. When I got here, they said, son, we don't have folk singers here. They left with the 60s. We have singer-slash-songwriters. So I said, okay, I want to be a singer-slash-songwriter then. I said, okay, we'll put your name on this list and we'll call you. And I said, well, you're going to need my cell phone or maybe my email or something? They said, no, just put your name right there on the list and we'll find you. So I went home and I waited for their call. And after about 3 weeks of waiting, my friend came up to me one day and he said, hey man, I'm gonna need that rent money from you. I said, okay, well give me a week or two. And I went out and I got 3 jobs, ladies and gentlemen. 3 jobs. I worked 3 jobs at one time. Now our president, he says that's a uniquely American thing right there, to work 3 jobs to put food on your family. And I was just trying to put food on myself, you know? Whatever that means. And I was struggling at it. The least favorite of these 3 jobs was working at Starbucks, just like the one down there on the corner. And every morning I'd be there by 6 a.m. and I'd say things like, would you like whipped cream with that, ma'am? Now my mom back east, she would say, you know, things like, you know, you shouldn't have anything with whipped cream before 12 noon because it's not part of a nutritious breakfast. I'd say, Mom, well, they want to pay $5, $6, $7 for their latte in the morning. I gotta serve it to them. It's part of the gig, you know? But anyway, I was working these 3 jobs and I decided that I'd come down here and start singing. So I just had a guitar and I didn't have an amp or anything, and I started singing. And after about 6 months of doing it, I was able to buy this amp here. You know? And after about a year of doing it, I was able to quit one of those jobs. And then after about a year and a half of doing it out here, building up a repertoire, learning how to make some extra money, I was able to quit that second job. For about 2 years, though, I kept that Starbucks job. And then after about 2 years of doing this, I was able to walk in there and say, you know, you can take your job and your health benefits and your free coffee and shove it. See, my mom, she calls me up from Long Island, you know, she says, what is it you do out there for a living? I said, I'm a busker, Mom. She says, what on earth is that? I go, you know, like a street performer, Mom. She says, what, like a clown or something? Or a juggler or something? Yeah, I go, right, like that. Like that, Mom. She's like, are there health benefits? And I go, no, Mom, I gotta go. Happy birthday. It's been good talking to you. See, no matter how hard this gets out here, think about when I was growing up in New York. I used to take the train in from Long Island to sing in the subways in Manhattan. How hard that was. All right, hang on. Let's out another yellow rain is punched a hole in the night time. I climb through the window down to the street. I'm shining like a new dime. The downtown trains are full of all them broken girls. Thank you. Try so hard to break out of their worlds. You wave your hand, Miss Cadillac Crow. There's nothing will ever capture your heart. They're just storms without the road. Be careful of them when you're in the dark. But if I was the one you chose to be your only one, baby, can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? I will see you tonight on the downtown train. Will I see you tonight on the downtown train, love? With all my dreams fall like rain. Leave me alone, baby, now on the downtown train. All my dreams fall like rain. On that A series. Getting off at West 4th. I'll tell you. I don't know if there's really a moral or a message to my story, but I'll tell you this. It's certainly not quit your day jobs and come down here to 3rd Street and be a folk singer. You know what? I don't need the competition. But I'm saying, if there's anything you truly love doing, anything you've been passionate about ever since you were little, I don't know what that is. Maybe it's working in a cubicle. Maybe ever since you were like 5 years old, you had posters of cubicles on your walls, you know? And that you had that bad fluorescent office lighting in your room, you know? And for every birthday, you kept asking your parents for Microsoft Excel or something like that. I don't know. If that's what you love doing, you own it. It's yours, and you don't ever give up doing it, you know? Maybe you gotta work 3 jobs to do it. See this right here, folks? No matter how tough this looks, this is the story of how we began to remember. This is the powerful pulsing of love in the vein. After the dream of falling and calling your name out, these are the roots of rhythm. The roots of rhythm remain. Oh. And I'll sing, ta-na-na-na-na, 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 ta-na-na-na-na.